And what to do, YouTube? You know, it's still alive, and we back with another live stream, man. And we're gonna get right off into reacting to a LeBron James compilation of all his flops, I think is what it's gonna be. I haven't watched it yet, so I just based off the title, man, we're gonna get right off into this. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let's do this.
James, I have to admit, you are an amazing basketball player, but with great basketball skills also comes a time where you get so good you unlock the flopper artist badge. Now, we're going to look at this LeShamble flop compilation, and we're going to see the 99 overall flop master at work.
99 overall flop masters. Crazy.
Love him or hate him, most NBA fans realize that flopping is part of LeBron James's game.
Man, back even in Miami too, like before he was older, even when he was in the prime of his career, he was still doing that bullshit. This was one of the first times I seen like an outrageous flop from LeBron. I remember growing up and seeing LeBron flop like that against the Indiana Pacers when he was on Miami. And from then on, I started looking at LeBron differently. He's still in my top 5. He's still one of the greatest we've ever seen play ball, but he can never be in the top 1 or 2 or 3 strictly off of this. Nothing else. This right here disqualifies you for being the GOAT. Plain and simple. But there's other reasons too. But this right here especially just disqualifies you.
NBA fans realize that flopping is part of LeBron James's game and his legacy. In today's video, after hours of analysis, I am going to show you the top 20 flops of LeBron James's storied career. Let's get at it. Number 20. This one came against the Denver Nuggets, and the contact here is absolutely minimal.
Amazing.
Definitely not deserving of this incredibly exaggerated response. This is the first example of...
Look at his legs. He's literally using his legs to push him even further. Like, he's using his own legs to make it look worse. Like, it's ridiculous.
Incredibly exaggerated response. This is the first example of James.
Or like the one where he falls on the ground under the basket and he uses his legs to push himself all the way past the backboard and into the stand.
Bro hit his own wrist to act like Nikola Jokic hit your wrist and you fell on the ground. Wow. Wow. And did this flopping? Did this?
And this is why teams like OKC think it's okay, though. This is where Shea and all them get it from, because they've been watching LeBron their whole careers. They think it's okay. They don't see it as devaluing the game. They see it as a way to get one up in the game, and it's ruining basketball. The flopping. People try to point out a lot of things and why the viewership has went down. I guarantee it's the flopping and the foul baiting are the two main reasons that a lot of people are stop watching. It's not the 3 ball like some people like to say. It's not the no defense. It's the flopping and the foul baiting. It's those two things that are making people not want to watch the game anymore.
Try to use this flopping as an excuse to try to, you know what I'm saying, get a little foul so that way you can win this game. This game was a game on a line where it was probably a win or lose, go home, and he tried to pull a flop master move, huh? Amazing work, bro. This is amazing flopping, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Facts.
I gotta add this to my bag, yo.
He said I gotta add this
bro,
to my
I'm learning
bag.
from this guy. I'm already learning.
Himself across the floor for added effect, which he does to get a reaction
Good Lord.
from the refs. And this time, he unnecessarily showered himself with some courtside patrons' $40 drink. Number 19 against the Chicago Bulls, and there was a lot of contact.
Are drinks really that expensive at NBA games? He said a $40 drink. Are they really that expensive at NBA? I've only been to one NBA game ever, and it was a Bulls game in like 2018 before I was in a wheelchair. And we were way up in the nosebleeds, but I got the tickets for free. But I don't remember shit being that expensive. But that was 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 28. Yeah, 8 years ago.
Number 19 against the Chicago Bulls, and there was a lot of contact here by Nazir Mohammed. Initially, Nazir fouled James, who then dragged him right down to the court. When the King was slapped with a technical for pulling Mohammed down, he gave his "what did I do" act and got a shove from Nazir, which saw him, just as he did in the last video, push himself to glide down the floor like his shorts were sprayed with.
The fact that he was sitting there trying to act like he didn't do anything too. Like, we just watched you drag the dude to the ground.
With Google Play Points.
Silicone. Was it
Shit, good. Get your ass up then. Bro, you shove the dude on the ground. Get your
Facts.
flopping ass up, bro. Flop your way back up. You a dolphin with all that flopping, right? Flop back right back up. Why can't you do that? It's that easy. Shoot.
In an act, let's just say that if he put this level of effort into Space Jam 2, maybe it wouldn't have bombed as badly as it did. Number 18 against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Did anybody in that watches my videos watch Space Jam 2? I never watched it. I've watched Space Jam 1 with Michael Jordan, but I've never watched Space Jam 2. Let me know if anybody's watched it. Is it good or not? He just said it was a flop.
Is an example of strictly incidental contact that the King tried to turn into a foul opportunity. Once again,
Oh, yeah.
instead of breaking his fall, he pushes himself right into the basket support and holds the heels up pose while trying to get the call. Number 17 against the New York Knicks. And in this one, even James's banana boat buddy wasn't immune to getting flopped into a foul call.
Like, what in the heck? Bro, you telling me you got pushed so bad
It's
that
ridiculous.
you went on skates? Bro, you on skates, bruh? Mind you, he's also on
6'9" and 280. He is built like a fucking linebacker. He's 6'9" and 280. 290 at his biggest he was in his career, especially in Miami when he was really on the juice. He was 6'9", almost 6'10", and 290, 285 and shit like that. He was really, at this point in time, this was the biggest LeBron we ever seen. This was when he was really hitting the juice. If nobody remembers, LeBron had to sit out for like 2 weeks because of something, but it was really because he failed a drug test. You know what I mean? Like, this is when LeBron was really getting them steroids in him.
skates when the score is
And I'm
done,
not taking
bro.
that away from him. Michael Jordan was definitely shooting steroids too. Everybody back in the 90s, the 80s, and the 70s was using steroids.
56.
That's why they all came in the league with hair and then left the league bald-headed and angry.
About 24 points in a playoff game, and this guy is resorting to flopping so that way they could get a bigger lead. How much more of a lead do you need by flopping? Do you see this? So you telling me he got the all-time scoring leader by flopping? This is what he does to score?
You ain't never seen Kobe or MJ do some bullshit like that. I'm sorry, you haven't. And this is why LeBron could never be my GOAT.
Really?
Whatever this was. Number 16, once again against
Bro,
the
me
New York
sucking a
Knicks.
ref.
And this came earlier in the same game. There was hard contact here by Tyson Chandler, but James
Didn't even hit the back of his head.
in the same game.
Hit him in the back of his back, not his head.
There was hard contact here by Tyson Chandler, but James sold this one harder than a case of cranberry Sprite. Even Jeff Van Gundy was fed up with the King's antics.
Like, bro.
Are we becoming if that's a flagrant foul?
And this is the leader of the league. This the leader of the league, bro.
He was never the face of the league until Kobe left. I'm tired of that narrative. Kobe was there until what, 2016? Kobe was always the face of the league. Even after 2014, when Kobe tore his Achilles, he was still like, or 2013, whenever Kobe tore his Achilles, I can't remember what year it was. Kobe was still the face of the league. Like, he was the best player in the league. Always. Up until he got hurt, Kobe was the face of the league. LeBron James was never that. He was only became the face of the league once Kobe retired. And he did this shit. And this is why viewership started really going down after like 2012, 2013, 2014. Viewership has just been getting worse and worse the past 10 years.
Right?
Because of this
when
shit.
I grow up and I show my kids this is the greatest of all time, I'm gonna
Bro, don't ever tell your kids that. You was a damn fool if you grow up and tell your kids that LeBron is the greatest of all time. As much as I love LeBron, love watching him on the Lakers, I think he's a great player, top 5 ever. But you can never, like, I only watch these videos strictly because I'm tired of the narrative that LeBron is the GOAT. That's it.
show him this. This is what I'm gonna show him, bro. This is proof right here in the pudding, y'all. Show y'all kids, show y'all grandkids, show y'all cousins, show everybody this is the greatest of all time right here. This is your evidence right here. Proof of the pudding. It's done right here, bro. This is the greatest of all time. I was supposed to believe that, right? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it today here, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Number 15 versus Nate Robinson and the Chicago Bulls. In the first angle, this seems legit. The second angle kind of looks the same. But in this third angle, we clearly see that Nate was going for the ball, maybe grazed a bit of LeBron's beard, until the King's head snapped back like a sniper.
Jesus.
Yo, what?
That's embarrassing, dude. You are built like a brick shit house. You're literally built like a fucking Ford F-150, and little Nate Robinson is gonna push you that hard, bro. You should be able to run straight through him.
Until the King's head snapped back.
I thought he was the biggest, strongest, and most powerful player we ever seen. That's what a lot of LeBron fans like to say. He's the biggest, strongest, most powerful, most dominant player we've ever seen. Shaq is the most dominant player we've ever seen, and Shaq was not doing no shit like this.
Like a sniper.
Yo, what?
Took him out. Like
There's no way 5'9" Nate Robinson hit you down.
Exactly.
Nah, gang. I thought you was 6'9", 260 pounds of muscle.
260. He hasn't been 260 in a long time. He was 260 when he came into the league, 250 and 260 like when he was at Cavaliers still before he went to my. He's been like 280 for fucking years.
So, boy, you like, man, bro is flopping. This guy's a flop unicorn, bro. La Squabble, La Shamble, La Cheeks McGee. You know what I'm saying?
The Cheeks McGee is
bro,
crazy.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
this video so far, please consider hitting that thumbs up button and subscribe.
Facts.
Number 14 comes against David West and the Indiana Pacers.
This was the first one I remember because, like I said, I watched LeBron when he was on Miami because that was when Kobe was getting older and stuff. So I started watching LeBron too because some of my friends were Miami fans and shit. And I was a fan of LeBron. But once I saw this right here, because I watched this game live, they showed this part on TV. They like replayed it. I watched this game live. And when I saw him, this was the same game I'm pretty sure that Lance Stevenson blew in his ear. But when I saw this play and I saw this flop, I started looking at LeBron different all the way back then.
James is caught in a trap, and instead of turning the ball over,
My homie Wade, rest in peace. He passed away not too long ago. But my homie Wade was a huge LeBron and D Wade and Miami fan. So like, of course, I was with him all the time growing up. And when we seen this, even he was like, dude, what the fuck?
he manufactures a foul on West, and the Heat get to keep the ball. That was
Yo, I remember seeing this live on TV too.
Yeah, bro, it was embarrassing.
Liberty Bibberty.
That's my name. I tell everyone it.
You're supposed to be the best player in the league. Why are you doing this
Be
shit?
mutual.
Liberty
That's just what I never understood. Like, if you were like a player that wasn't so dominant and so good already, like, and you were trying to manipulate the game a little bit to get some extra points and stuff like that, I could see that. But when you're this good, when you are supposed to be the chosen one, you're supposed to be the greatest, you're the face of the league, and then you're acting like this, like that's just embarrassing. Like you're a grown man acting like a little kid out there, throwing yourself around when somebody barely touches you.
Bro couldn't handle the double pin down, so his ass had to fall on the ground. But there's no way, bro. Like, bro, the ball was already out of his hands before he even bro. Like, come on, nigga sold that shit so hard.
It's
bro.
embarrassing.
Great acting by LaCheeks McGee, bro. #1 flop
a
artist.
surefire turnover, and he finessed the refs. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I actually respect the hustle from LeBron.
He's-
on this.
I
Number
agree.
13, again against the New York Knicks, and again in that.
See, I can't respect it. They both just said they respect LeBron's hustle to try to get. I can't respect it. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't respect any player who flops like this. I can't. I hate the foul baiting shit that goes on nowadays. I hate the foul baiting and the flopping.
Playoff series. This time, James.
It's
takes
ruining
it
the
to
game I
J.R.
love.
Smith. Yes, that J.R. Smith, with James taking some light contact and once again flinging himself into innocent bystanders just to exaggerate the point. Number 12. Again against the Indiana Pacers. Here, LeBron uses his world-class athleticism.
Jeez, this is a bad one.
against the Indiana Pacers. Here, LeBron uses his world-class athleticism, push himself those extra few inches against the ground in order to get that foul call. Number 11 against the Grizzlies.
Why is this video blurry? Because it's whatever video he's watching. He must not had his stuff up, because if you look at his camera is clear, but for some reason the video is blurry.
Number 10.
What the fuck? What the fuck, my nigga?
I don't know, man.
This is NBA basketball. This is NBA fucking basketball we watch here, folks. This is amazing NBA basketball. What am I looking at?
He said this is amazing basketball.
Come on, man.
Bro, what am I looking Hey, bro, he flopping his ass back to the 90s, bro, with this one. If he was playing Michael Jordan and his ass was yamming him.
Bro, the coaches back then would have benched him for this shit, though. Which is what I was saying last season. If you go back to some of my live streams I was doing, like when the finals were going on and shit, when OKC was doing this shit, I'm like, the only way the league is going to fix this is if the commissioner upholds the flopping rule. And I said, if other than that, I said the coaches literally have to start benching players to do this. I know fans are going to be mad. I know players are going to be mad. And I know people are, you know what I mean? People around the league are going to be mad. But this is the only way we're going to stop this shit. Because I remember I flopped once when I was in junior high. I got benched for the rest of the game, and I never did that shit again. Not once. I never did that shit again. That's what needs to happen. When these players start getting benched for 3/4 of a game because they pulled some bullshit, because they foul baited or fucking did some unorthodox shot to try to draw the foul that wasn't there, or they jump into a player, or they flop, we have to start benching players for this because it's hurting the league.
Hey, shit, boy, he flopping like this on the pros. Michael Jordan gonna come with a dunk. He gonna already be in the air. Bro, you know LeBron gonna do that. He gonna use that flop artist badge to work. You know him, boy.
Yeah, the refs weren't going for that shit back then, though.
Back to the 80s with this shit. Gang.
10 against the Grizzlies again. This time, LeBron, a huge pro wrestling fan, gives us his best Ric Flair impersonation. Guys, please consider subscribing to this channel.
It's embarrassing, dude. Like, this is honestly embarrassing. And you think LeBron, being such a good basketball player, would see what people say online about him doing this shit and be like, okay, maybe I should stop this. But he's been doing it for 15 years, at least that I know of. The first time I remember seeing LeBron flop was in Miami, me personally. So, like, was he doing it on the Cavs? Because I never really seen much of the younger LeBron doing it that I know of, because all these videos are from Cavaliers his second time, or Miami, or Lakers. I don't know if young LeBron was doing it, but like ever since he got to fucking Miami in 2011, he's been doing this shit. And that was 15 years ago. He's been doing it for 15 fucking years.
That I can get right now, and that ends you two.
Piece of shit.
I'd like to end up getting paid for this. I'm not gonna lie, and to do so, I need a lot more subscribers.
Facts.
So please.
Speaking of that, sorry, don't mean to interrupt it again, but he said he'd like to get paid for this. I just recently got monetized. I finally have started making money on my YouTube. I've only made almost $10 so far. So if everybody can always drop likes, comments, subscribe, and share whatever you want to do, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys, because I wouldn't be able to do this shit without y'all.
Can you help a brother out? Number 9 versus Paul George and the Pacers. And while you're watching this, please keep in mind that back in 2013, LeBron James was 6'9" and 270 pounds, and being such a petite man, it is entirely plausible that the king could be absolutely.
He said, being such a petite man.
LeBron James was 6'9" and 270 pounds.
He acting like LeBron is my size.
Man, it is entirely plausible that the king could be absolutely ragdolled by this benign.
Like, there's no way you just getting pushed like there is just no way. But Paul, like, look how hard he's trying to sell this bit, and it's working too. That's the thing that's making me more mad.
What's makes me mad about it is it works, and it's not even good flopping. Like, I've seen people flop where you can barely tell it's a flop. LeBron low-key sucks at flopping. All of his flops are terrible and so noticeable. It's not like, dude, I've seen people that flop and you can barely notice it if you're really paying attention. LeBron's flops are so noticeable.
Hey, it's like it's working. It was working when he was flopping as well because it was LeBron James, bro. You feel me?
Of contact. Number 8 is against the Miami Heat. This one is special because even his best friend, Dwayne Wade, is not gonna co-sign on this flagrant foul.
What?
Well, he's in Hollywood acting now. So.
Oh my God. I never heard that. Dwayne Wade is announcing and just said LeBron's in Hollywood.
He's getting ready for his next.
What? Even his
That's
This flagrant
what?
Well, he's in Hollywood acting now. So I think he's getting ready for his next.
What? Even his own teammate, Dwayne Wade, his ex-teammate, done said
Crazy.
that he's getting in Hollywood, getting ready for his
Crazy.
next role. You getting ready for your next role on Angelina the Ballerina? Bro is just dancing his way, bro, to the Diddy party time. It's how.
All right, we ain't gonna be talking about all that shit on here. I'm keeping all that nonsense. This is a basketball channel. I don't got nothing to do with none of that shit.
This guy.
Well, it's not just basketball. I do all types of reactions, but this is a basketball video. We don't need to be talking about Diddy parties and shit.
Against the Golden State Warriors and Andrew Bogut. This was a foul, no question. But James took what was a hard foul and somehow managed to turn it into him hurling himself.
What I always say is like, you're risking getting hurt so much. Like when I was watching SGA do this shit throughout the playoffs last year, there was so he was landing so awkward and throwing himself on the ground, same as LeBron. And I'm like, you're really risking hurting yourself. Like one of these days, somebody is going to seriously get hurt flopping, and the league is going to have to put a stop to it because somebody's going to end up flopping like this and falling and breaking a leg, something bad, like something like Paul George when he broke his leg. Like something bad's going to happen one of these days on these flops, and the league will have to put a stop to it. But until then, I don't know where it's going to stop at because it used to just be a couple players here and there, and now there's players on every team that are foul baiting and flopping.
Head first into
Yo!
a camera and 2 rows of humans, and then dramatically posing in the fetal position.
What in the hell is wrong with this guy?
And people say he could have played football. He would have been out there crying, dude. He would have been out there crying, but this isn't really hurting him. It's acting. He's not actually hurt here, but it's just acting. But like people say LeBron would have been able to play football. Like I think it would have been too physical for him in the NFL because if he's acting like this when people fucking barely push him in the NBA, what is he going to do in the NFL?
Bro, man,
He's going to lay
what
down
you
when he gets
doing,
fucking
bro?
ran over
Bro,
by
you
a
trying to
6'10" fucking
man, you trying
linebacker.
to headbutt into the crowd? What are you doing, bro? You trying to unlock your Sonic move? This is part of your bag or some shit? The fuck? Man, this part of his bag right here, bro. This that elite bag is we talking.
Yeah, because he doesn't have handles. When people say LeBron has a bag, I'm like, LeBron is good downhill. LeBron does not have a bag. Every time LeBron would get it at the top of the key and start going between his legs or behind his back or something, when he was on the Lakers, I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Because LeBron does not have a bag.
Talking about elite. I ain't never seen this type of bag before. Shit. I might have to go on 2K, unlock a few animations. I might have to put this in my bag list. Pay for some VC for this move. No bull.
Number 6, again the
What's
Warriors.
crazy is you can flop on 2K. I didn't know that until like not that long ago, actually. Like there's a button, you double press it or something, and like when you can take a charge, but you can double press it and it'll make you flop. And I'm like, see, the NBA is allowing this shit to happen if they're literally putting it in their 2K games.
But this time Draymond Green. And coming down the court, LBJ barrels into a good, hard playoff foul from Green. What makes this one special isn't simply LeBron doing his best Apollo Creed impersonation, but one fan getting caught calling out LeBron's crybaby routine, and then his
even this
He
dude
said,
knows it. Even bro know it, bro. Was this one of y'all? Was one of y'all watching this jump in the finals? Hey, bro, I would have been right with you. I would have been shit.
facts,
You
dude.
know this
It's
guy. You know
embarrassing.
this guy. Hey, that had to have been one of
It's
y'all.
just,
Let me know.
it's honestly so embarrassing. Like, I know I've said this a few times, but it just really is. Like, it's embarrassing to see where the game that I love so much. And LeBron is double my age almost. Like, I'm 26. You know what I mean? And the fact that he is older than me and treating the game that I grew up watching and the game I loved like this. Like, I grew up watching Kobe. This shit didn't happen back then. LeBron wasn't doing this shit in the early 2000s on the Cavs that I ever remember seeing. This shit all started after like 2010. Yes, there was always been people who would sell calls here and there, but like I watched Kobe and he wanted to kill you, and like that's why I fell in love with the game. And then to see where it came from there is just like it makes me sick and makes me not want to watch the game that much because it's this shit. You just see it every time. Like I would get so physically mad watching the Oklahoma City play like throughout the playoffs last year. I would get so mad that I would just turn it off because there would be so much, and I literally would get so mad and be like, man, I can't even watch this shit.
In the comments that this was one of y'all people over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Watching the Warriors game.
And it wasn't because one of my teams was. I'm a Lakers fan. They didn't play the OKC, so it wasn't because of that. You know what I mean? It was strictly because fucking the way they play.
Own little buddy Draymond making fun of
Wait, the Lakers
Kings
did play
in one of
OKC
the
last year.
sympathy-inducing half-court demonstration.
Princess
Number 5,
ass flop.
against Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. LeBron's head snaps back here. But
I remember
Rose
this
didn't even
one.
touch him. It was the basketball, and he reacts here like it hit him in his face at 90 miles an hour. What really makes this clip top 5 worthy is this shot of LeBron winking to a teammate after he finessed the refs
Ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Stop it.
and Rose.
Nah, nigga.
If I ever got the chance to talk to LeBron, this is the shit I'm gonna ask him. Like for real. Like I want to talk to him about this shit. Like why? Like you're one of my all-time favorite greats. Like you're one of my all-time favorite players. You know what I mean? You're one of the greatest to ever do it. So why did you do this shit? You know what I mean? Like that's honestly what I want to ask him.
No, he even knows he like, yeah, I got him. I got him with that one. I got him. Yeah, they on my side. I got him. Nah, even he know he evil as hell for that.
For that foul call. Are these in the right order so far, guys? Let me know in the comments. Number 4. Here we've got LeBron running face first into an imaginary
Jesus.
concrete wall.
Imaginary concrete wall.
China.
Who millions of people refer to as the greatest basketball player of all time. Number 3. Against the Pistons, we have a command performance from James.
Oh my god, dude. It's hard to watch. I bet maybe throughout Kobe's whole career, people might be able to find like 5 or 6 plays at the most of Kobe maybe selling a call a little bit. But like you can never put a compilation together like this on Kobe or MJ because it just didn't happen.
Like the song needs
I
a
don't
real
even
guitar.
like I've never seen a video of Kobe flopping or MJ flopping in my life. Maybe people could sit down and go through and find like a couple where they got hit hard, but they sold it a little bit. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like what LeBron's doing. I've never seen Kobe do that either. But I'm saying like people maybe could sit down throughout his fucking 16-year career and find maybe a couple or something. But I've never seen it.
A brutal flurry of head strikes and body flop happened in a pivotal.
That's bad, bro. That's bad.
Nah, this got it. This 2011 flop because of how city he was during the playoff run. That's how I know that. Oh my
That's
shit.
bad.
99. He had to.
Man, get back to the play.
Obviously, say he not top. I still think he top 10, but it's like, yo, you could dead argue like you could take him out of it if you watching this.
Yeah. This is why a lot of people do not consider LeBron a great player because of this shit exactly. So I can understand. He's still in my top 5. But I understand why some people don't put him even in the top 10 because of this.
You show your kids, hey, is he the greatest of all time? You put on this junk on the TV. They gonna be like, hell no.
Yeah, and then
You
you play Michael Jordan's Ultimate Mixtape, and you play this of LeBron, and people are gonna be like,
from this, they all gonna say, hell nah. I'm telling you, bruh. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. My eyes is changing before me, gang. I ain't never seen this one.
"That's
Nah,
crazy."
that's funny.
I've
Man.
seen
I
all
ain't
of these.
gonna lie.
The last 2 games were decided by 2 points each, so the refs had to get all the calls correct. And you can hear the crowd react. They saw the correct angle before the viewers at home, and still the refs called this non-existent foul in the finals with so much at stake, and even teed up Mavs coach Rick Carlisle for correctly calling out the officiating team on what was clearly an awful foul call.
Terrible. Terrible.
Number
Ridiculous.
1, and I'm giving you guys a bonus here. It will be 2 numbers.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this one. Didn't even hit him. His own teammate, like, yeah, I remember this.
This first one is a classic from the playoffs against the Toronto Raptors.
Yo.
In this clip, you're gonna watch.
You know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy too? Look at the score. 42-60. You see this guy?
It's not even a close game, and he's still doing it. Exactly. It's not like it's a 1-point game where it maybe if he can draw the foul, they win. It's literally a blowout. They're up by 20.
See, I'm telling you, he does this every time. Whenever they're down a deficit, or, you know what I'm saying? Look, they're even in the lead. It's 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Bro is trying to flop to make a comeback. He trying to flop his comeback? Are you serious? Bro, I watched this live TV too. I swear I watched this on live TV. I was a young jit watching this.
I didn't watch this one on live TV, but I've seen it a bunch of times.
believe Brown was the greatest. I swear to God, I used to believe it.
I'm so glad people are opening their eyes. I never was delusional like that. Even though I'm a LeBron fan, I was never delusional to think LeBron is fucking the GOAT. MJ has been my GOAT since a little kid, and he will always be my GOAT. And Kobe will always be number 2. And actually, I have Larry Bird at number 3 now, and Magic Johnson probably at number 4, and then LeBron.
But I seen this on live TV. I said, bro, you really flop. Tristan Thompson pushed you, gang. Bro, out of anybody, he was the last one to even, like, touch you. And you flop from this guy just doing this?
For real.
He didn't even touch you, bro. Bro, not only flopping on the opponents, but his own teammates to get a call. This guy's sorry, bro. This guy's sorry, bro.
As LeBron catches an elbow from his own teammate, Tristan Thompson. But he thinks it's a Raptor, flops down, and tries to push himself back across
Ridiculous.
the US border on that slide. This is one where James Naismith should have risen from the dead and beaten LeBron senselessly.
That's insane. Should have risen from the dead and beat LeBron senseless.
With a peach basket.
Crazy.
And agreed. Shoot. He went all the way back to Afghanistan with that shit.
Oh,
shit.
Afghanistan.
He did a James Harden triple step back with that shit. Bro pushed to me, said, oh, let me take a step 1, 2, 3. Bro, he tried to do it. Boy, it was step back in the fucking Uganda with that motherfucker, bro. With that flop. Shit, master at work, I'll tell you.
He said, master at work, I tell you. He said he was stepping back all the way to Uganda. What the fuck, bro?
In this clip, James makes a great steal and gears up for a huge finish, but he misses the wide open slam dunk, and to get everyone's attention off that ball that was heading toward the rafters, he lands awkwardly in an attempt to pretend he was fouled. Then, when he doesn't have quite enough
Crazy.
to carry him into the fans sitting courtside, he pushes himself along with his hands like a newborn baby sea turtle.
Like a newborn baby sea turtle is crazy, bro. But he really did. He looked like he was going down a fucking slip and slide. Like, bro, you was built like a fucking linebacker. What are you doing, LeBron?
When he doesn't have quite
This is
enough
embarrassing.
into the fans sitting courtside, he pushes himself along with his hands like a newborn baby sea turtle.
Yo, nah.
It's embarrassing, dude.
A newborn seat.
Bro, Kobe would have been so pissed to see the shit LeBron was pulling at the Lakers, dude. Kobe would not have, if Kobe was alive, bro, he would have not been putting up with that shit. You know, he would have been at the game saying shit. He would have been there saying shit like, bro, y'all gotta quit doing this. We play for championships. What did Kobe say? We don't put no other banners up there. This is LA. We play for championships. There's only one banner that goes up in the rafters. LeBron and them get there, they start putting conference final banners up in the rafters. They start putting fucking like they start putting all their banners throughout the playoffs up in the rafters. But before that, Lakers only had their championship banners. That was it. And Kobe was proud of that. He said, "We don't put banners up for nothing else. We play for championships. The only banner that goes up there is for championships." LeBron, bro, if Kobe would have seen all the shit that LeBron was playing or doing at the Lakers, bro, he would have been sick to his fucking stomach.
A newborn baby sea turtle is crazy, bro. What? No, hold on, bro. Why the hell is he Bro, you diving in this bed?
Now that he's gone, bro, I'm hoping we can put a team together and, you know what I mean, actually get some runs going. I'm glad he brought us another ring. Like, I enjoyed watching LeBron, but like I didn't enjoy some of the shit he was doing.
Bro, trying to swim? You swimming? You swimming to the fan? The fuck are you doing? Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna cap. That's crazy as fuck, dude. I've seen a lot of those. There was a few of them I haven't seen, but like putting it all together like that, man, it's a real bad look for somebody who's claiming to be the best there ever is. Like, and Kobe's never called himself the GOAT. MJ never called himself the GOAT. Larry Bird never called himself the GOAT. Magic Johnson never called himself the GOAT. Kareem never called himself the GOAT. Wilt Chamberlain never called himself the GOAT. None of these players ever called themselves the GOAT. But LeBron wins 3 rings and he goes, that one right there, that one made me the greatest of all time. You never heard another great ever crown themselves like that, bro. When you got to push it on the people that hard and you got to forcefully tell people that you're the greatest of all time, it doesn't come out naturally. Because before Kobe was gone, bro, nobody ever had LeBron above Kobe ever. Who I'd never heard somebody in my entire life say LeBron was better than Kobe until after Kobe was dead. And then everybody was saying, "Oh, LeBron and MJ, LeBron and MJ, LeBron and MJ." And it's like, "Wait, what you guys you're comparing him to MJ, but he's not even there with Kobe Bryant yet. He's not even there with Larry Bird yet. Really, I always had Larry Bird in my top 5. I didn't have him at number 3, but I do have him at number 3 now. But man, that's one thing. Like, and I don't like to come off as a LeBron hater either, because like I keep saying, like I'm a LeBron fan. He is one of the best players that we've ever seen play the game. Plain and simple. He's one of the best players we've ever seen. But there's certain things in his game like this that literally automatically remove you from being the best there ever was. Plain and simple, in my view. Let me know what y'all think about that below, man. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe.